Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Genesis Noir. And in the last episode, guys, no one had quite a musical adventure alongside Siren. Kind of added some color back to the cosmos, but it looks like we are not done revisiting all of our friends just yet. We've got the Endless Hunt, Revenge in Winter, Playing the Hits, and what was the Scientists? Inquiry into Relativity. So let's go ahead and see what's behind door number 1. If that's possible. There we go. I have no idea what's about to happen, to tell you the truth, guys. Like, this has been crazy. We're like backtracking through all of time and space here. Oh, is that how he was, okay. Like in cave drawings? An endless hunter, a revolution begins, hunting for bison. Okay. So it's after the bison went to bone. There's a famine. And she died, or at least someone died, among all the paintings of what once was. A revolution begins. Is this going to be farming, maybe? They realize that they can't just hunt anymore. They got to start cultivating. Or are these all the possible futures? Oh wait, no. That's what they decide to do. They start harvesting and creating things. Bison! And then they see a big one who has a tendency of fighting back. Yeah. Well, should have seen it happening. I'm actually very curious to see what's going on from the... Okay, that door's closed. From the Ronin story. We saw the assassination. And what he thinks that we looked like. Okay, what do we got through the names? Revenge is found, Season for Peace, Under Winter Snows. I'm going to do the middle one, because the middle one seems to be the most pleasant out of all of them. Heading back to the scene of the crime. The guards. Naruto runs out. And freezes to death. Ugh. kind of seeing our most violent urges in regards to the hunter and the ronin here, but for very different reasons. Is he just going to go for it? Yeah. He just starts slicing and dicing through everybody until he is eventually killed. Now let's see here. Does he already do the deed, or does he... Yeah, he does the deed. Looks like he rebuilds what was destroyed. Okay. I think we like that middle option. Just a tad bit. I guess since we are, no one is basically a manifestation of time. Kind of get to see all the different ways it can go. And the cool thing is that was just us. There was no additional changes to our persona. All played out, a new tempo, just the hits. Well, this one seems to be the least favorable. Does he just give up? Here's the mafia guys. Oh, he destroys all of his music. And has a sad existence without the thing that plays to his soul. Yeah, definitely not good. I have an idea of what just the hits are, but let's see. Okay, he starts playing, I guess, only what the mafia guys want him to play, at the expense of what he may want. Oh, nope, they punch him. Okay. Never mind. He just gets smacked in the face. It's better than dying. I may have interpreted that wrong, but let's see what the new tempo is. Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na. Oh, he fights back. He grabs the gun and... Whew. Out of all three of them, I know there's life if he gave up all of his music, but that's not much of a life for him, so... Fighting back may have been the best option. The subtle music and sound changes in this game is blowing my mind. An inquiry into relativity. Let's go. The scientist is going to summon Cthulhu, isn't she? Open portals. Find a xenomorph. Something. There's the collider that we just went through. And here we are. Okay. What do we got with her? We've got all-consuming inquiry, an impromptu experiment, relatively large problems. Okay. All-consuming inquiry probably means that she gets sucked in with the black hole. You can kind of... Oh, you can see it there in the background. Warning. Basically gets consumed by the creation. Yeah, and turns into Ms. Fantastic, apparently. Relative is a interesting term here. Okay, so there's the warning again. And it looks like the black hole just became, like, super big. So much so that there wasn't really anything that could be done. Yeah, trying to get away. Ugh. Alright, let's hope for a good option here. She goes up and tries to fix it. Oh, she runs into the collider. And finds a portal into a new world. Alright, definitely the better option. Lots of possibilities there. So what do we do now that all the doors are closed? Like, not necessarily a new world, but like a new reality. Oh, is it our door now? I think it is. But instead, like, we're... Yeah, we're going back in time ourselves. Set and fired everything to escape. Our regret. Hi, Golden Boy. I've been thinking about this, and I think Golden Boy represents energy. If Miss Mass represents mass, obviously. Oh, okay. He was wearing that watch. Gotcha. Maybe we get to see the whole picture here. Him crying because of... He realizes his success is fleeting. Maybe he thinks that he's not anything without Miss Mass. Like, if she's not involved in the process... Oh, look. It's his cufflinks. Okay. So what do we... So he gets thrown out of the club. Oh, the Mafia. She spurned him. Did he steal the watch to give to her as a gift? Oh, she had the watch. Did she steal it? Yeah. Crazy. This watch has kind of like been there for everything. Oh. Miss Mask gave it to Golden Boy, and he lost it in a poker. Oh, wow, it all comes full circle. Okay. That's a good twist. Hell's bells. So she bought the watch from no one. Gave it to Golden Boy. Golden Boy lost it. She found it after the Night of Passion, confronted him. Basically said, get out, you're done. His career was over. He decided to take it a bit personally, as one does, because everything starts falling apart. Kills her in a fit of rage and passion. Wow. I love how they're combining the Big Bang with a 1920s murder mystery. It's so good. So unique.
You don't have to save anyone.
Whoa. Okay. What does that do? I clicked the multicolored thing. Free will. Bubble theory states that there's a multiverse beyond our universe, a highly energized territory called the inflation field. There are infinite number of universes expand out of a nothingness. Each one of these universes is unique, from the cosmological constant to the masses of fundamental particles. As of yet, there's no way of understanding these strange worlds, but imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. Imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth as I lay prostrate under the night sky. Flashes of color illuminate my mind as the mushroom reaches my rumbling stomach, and I sit straight as an arrow. So we're hearing things from like her perspective, the huntress. The many stars shine down on me, and in them I see ancestors naked and gaunt. They dance in front of a great fire. They become ash. They become the stag and the bison. They bubble into roiling water and mist like demons. The sublime grandeur of the sky overwhelms. but the ancestral spirit's presence calms me, and out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Meditation purges the mind of grief, of anxiety, of indecision, and in their place I find an empty cup in my hand. I too am empty now. The water boils and I watch. Each bubble glistens brightly for a moment. Then it is gone. Memories flit through my mind, but then they are gone. Steam spouts from the kettle as it sings eternally. My serenity slips and thoughts of death return. I breathe intently once more as the eternal demon is reborn, and my mind transforms the wisp of preternatural smoke into bodies and steel and stone. My mind transforms the wisp into bodies of steel and concrete. Rhythms and harmonies become cheering audiences, drunk and lusty. My instrument pulls the crowd out of the night and makes them real. It pulls musicians to me too. Brothers, dames, has-beens, and somebodies. I get drunk on whiskey. I bubble and dance with the crowd. Circles intersect for a few moments, and strangers inspire songs in me to rule the radio waves. I experiment with melody, but notes collide unpleasantly. The song eludes me, but the beat brother fills my heart with a rhythmic experience that reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. My experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. Particles become waves before my eyes as the lab machines buzz quietly. I throw the particles at each other and they shatter into a constellation of fragments. I analyze the results and discover unending expansion. I hypothesize its origins. An inflation field. I visualize this multiverse as a fractal of intersecting bubbles and my mind reels. The disparate particles collapse into one unified form, radiant and dangerous, before becoming lost in the field. The data draws me in like a siren song. In my daze, a time traveler embraces me. I am comforted and comprehend the multiverse. I give it a name. Our imagination embodies the dark unknown and myth. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Our mind transforms the wisp of preternatural smoke into bodies and steel and concrete. Our experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. We give it a name. We call it the Constant. Ooh, that orchestra. It's like she has or they have an aura around them. Okay. A massive god, victim to the Big Bang. We whisper a prayer. Exodus. Oh. Okay, we're back at the door again. We're queued up. I'm very curious what the end game of this is going to be. Hello again.
You don't have to save anyone.
What's he gonna do? Oh God. Okay. So... what's what? Does he... Okay, hold on. Let me think this through. So with this one, he leaves Miss Mass and basically goes about his business. Does this save her? I guess it would save her, because then Golden Boy wouldn't... she wouldn't discover the watch and wouldn't set that whole thing in motion. So Golden Boy wouldn't kill her. But if we go ahead and give her the flower, then that starts the whole process. I think I'm interpreting that right. It's like we don't have that. This basically guarantees her death, but as Siren said, we don't have to save anyone. I'm not sure. Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be a choice in this game, and here it is. You know what? If we do this, we ensure that the Big Bang happens. This is the pivot. Okay, gotcha. I think we're going to go with this. We are going to let Miss Mass die and let the universe take form. Hopefully. There's color. Color's a good sign. That's a good sign too, to be fair. Did we do the right thing, though? I think we did. Not alone. Achievement unlocked. Oh God. End credits. Oh, this game. Hold on, let's see if there's a scene or something. I'm sorry the music is loud. Oh, okay, we're still playing, apparently. Oh. Siren's with him now, and he still doesn't have his arm. So, Feral Cat Den. Props. Serious props. This is like playing a work of art. So is Siren here with us in this kind of like limbo world? So I would guess if we left Miss Mass, he'd just be alone. And there it happens. You want to go to the diner? It'll be like that painting Nighthawks. You call this place the Constant. You sit beside me. Bubbles dance in my beer glass as I voice each of your many names. You look at me with a sense of achievement, and I feel myself torn. You ask what the true nature of reality looks like, what existed before the Big Bang rocketed the universe into existence. I tell you these are unanswerable questions. You reply that you have big plans, and I take another drink. Imagination embodies the dark unknown and myth, and in time, that is what you will become. Nope. At the grave. It is Nighthawks. Hand in hand. I like that ending. That's cool. I think that's one of those it's better to have loved and lost kind of things. Especially when loving and that loss causes the creation of the universe. I'm kind of beside myself, guys. This was such a unique and original game. Tom Carell and Vincent Oliver. Hell's bells, guys. Great job. This has some of the best music I've seen in ages. But, I mean, this is like the most unique story of mixing in the 1920s noir detective story with the freaking formation of the universe and human development? Like, are you kidding me? It's so good. Like I said, I felt like I was playing art more than a game at times. And that's just really cool. Skill Bard. So they had a full... Oh, including a shakuhachi. Miss Mass vocals. Kitty Whitelaw. What a name. Ronin voice, Hunter voice. One of the reasons I play so many like independent games every now and again is because of how I have to get something that really like sparks my imagination and gives me a unique concept, and that's something you don't see in a lot of AAA games. This did it. I mean, it was a short game, all intents and purposes, but man, I'm going to be remembering this game for a long time. And buying the soundtrack as well. Oh, here we go with the Kickstarter backers. Alright. Well, I do want to thank you guys very much for tuning in for this. I know this is kind of a strange game for me to play compared to a lot of other stuff on the channel, but I don't regret it in the least. I hope you guys don't either. This was probably my favorite independent game of 2021 so far, and we'll see if it holds the title at the end. But I do want to thank you guys very much for watching. We'll let the credits roll, just for we can hear more of this amazing music, and maybe there'll be a scene at the end. I'm curious what the ending is on the other side. About just leaving Miss Mass. Maybe that's something you guys can figure out in your playthrough. I have a link to the game in the description below, so check it out if you guys get a chance. Support the creators, because they did something special here. But if you guys have liked the series, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you in the next series. Later days, everyone.